Hello my friends and welcome to My Card is Better Than Your Card. Hope you're all doing well. So this is a new card game in early access that I picked up recently, played one run of, and thought I have got to do a video on this game. It's so cute and it's so much fun. I really enjoyed the gameplay of this game. This is a modular card game where you build fully custom cards for your deck building game. So if you imagine something like Slay the Spire, but instead of picking specific cards, you actually build the cards yourself. It's also adorable, as you can see. It's the theme is that you're children playing with these cards in the backyard to see whose cards are the coolest. And the Steam forums think that this game is incredibly difficult, and there's nothing I love more than a game that the Steam forums think is way too hard. So we're going to jump in and do my second ever run and see whether that's true or not. So let's go ahead and do new run here. So we pick a starting deck, and I've only done the one run so far, so we've only unlocked normal difficulty. I played the bug deck, and I'm going to do that again just so I can more easily explain what's happening. So you can see from these, from this card, that it has 3 stickers on it. It's got frog, poop, and candy, and each of these stickers has a different effect. So in this case, poop adds 2 bug to the game, and frog turns bugs into stars. Stars are how you win. Candy makes the card cheaper, so this card is customized to add some bugs, turn them into victory tokens, and cost a little bit less. And you'll see how we construct those cards as we go through. So let's just jump right into it. Right at the beginning here, we've got, what should I do today? We have to choose a track, similar to a game like Slay the Spire, where you choose what path you're taking, but you choose them in blocks of 5. So we have a choice of a booster pack store, a small shop, a flea market, and battling against Luna. Or we could battle Samantha, do the claw machine, and then do 2 small shops. I've never done the claw machine before, so let's see what that's all about. Alright, so we're going to do a battle against Samantha here. Samantha, she's a little firefighter. We've got our dinosaur t-shirt. Okay, so Samantha just played an effect. Actually, let me do a quick setting change here. So I want, pause opponent's played card so we can just have things on the, show up on the field. So Samantha just played a card. It costs 1 candy. That's the resource, the energy that you use to play your cards, and gives her 1 star. So you can see here, she drew some cards that trigger on draw, and those gave her 4 stars. And then at the end of each turn cycle, it's going to compare how many stars we have versus how many that she has, subtract the 2, and the difference will push this victory bar in one direction or the other. Again, you'll see how it works as we go. So here, I'm going to go ahead and I'll take an extra card. You get to choose, every turn you get 1 card and 1 energy, and these last, the energy lasts from turn to turn. So we'll go ahead and draw a card here. And we've got 2 energy, so we can play, we're going to start with this. Our toy here, this is like an artifact, gives us an extra bug token every turn. And this deck uses these bug tokens to create different effects, and you can see it running around here. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend 1 of our candy on adding 2 bugs, and then we also gain 1 candy from each bug, so we're up to 4 candies now. And then we're going to spend 1 of those to play this card, and this will add 2 more bugs from the poop, and then the frog will eat 4 of the bugs, turning them into stars. So we're down to 1 bug in play, but we now have 4 stars to go with Samantha's 4 stars as well. And then I'm just going to spend the rest of my candy on playing these 1-star cards. These obviously are very inefficient, but we're just going to get ahead early. And then we'll end turn. And so when we end our turn, you can see we have 3 more stars than she does, so it pushes the victory token towards our side. And we keep the stars from turn to turn. So if you get out to an early lead, you can start winning much more easily. So here I am going to go with candy because we have this gecko that's going to draw us cards. So we'll take the extra energy here. So I'm going to turn 2 bugs into 2 cards here. And then we have 1 candy. We can make 2 bug, or we can summon Snake. And Snake, every turn, will turn a bug into 3 stars. We don't have any bugs on the field, but let's just go ahead and get our Snake out. And what I love about this game is how when you play cards, the snake token shows up here. It's just so funny. You can see here, we're still up 2 stars, so we're pushing ahead of Samantha here. She played just 1 star, and she's kind of out of candy, so we're pretty far ahead. Let's go ahead and I'll take another candy here, and then we'll play poop to start summoning some more bugs. And we're still ahead. Actually, if I play the star, we just win, right? Because we're going to get 3 stars, so that'll give us 6. And because the snake eats a bug, we now have 5 more stars than she does, so we hit our victory track of 9, and we win. So that should give you a very clear idea of how the game is played. So we get 6 coins, and we're going to go spend them at the shop next. And then we also get to choose a sticker. So stickers you put on your cards, and that's what the crafting thing is at the end of the game here. So convert exactly 6 fish. We have no way to make fish right now into 6 stars. Fever I'll talk about in a second, but we aren't going to get that. So let's just go with a draw here. So we've got our... I don't actually know what that is. A hamster, I guess? And then let's go to Claw Machine. Okay. Time to try your luck. Pay for a chance to grab something you want to get. $2 per try. Sometimes the thing you want to get will slip off. You can always try by inserting more coins. Okay. So increase Fever by 1 for every card I play. Fever is basically the way that the game stops the game from going too long. As you continue to play, the Fever bar will increase and it'll multiply the value of stars. Sort your draw pile by candy cost. So the highest cost card is at the bottom of the pile. So this we could probably build an extremely broken engine deck if we got this, because if we had like a couple 0 cost cards in our deck, we could guarantee they're always on top and we get to start the game with them. Here we can just get a booster pack, and here add 10 shield at the start of a card battle. Let's try a booster pack, and we'll see if nice. All right. So we spent $2 and we got a booster pack, and this gave us a sticker. And so this candy sticker will let us make cards cheaper. And we got another sticker, and this one will summon more candy, so we can make a Dark Ritual. Split all candy evenly between players and then gain 2 candy. Interesting. Do I want any of these other ones? I think just to show off the gameplay in sort of a cleaner way, I won't go for the really broken engine deck this time with the sorted draw pile, but we could maybe do that later on. All right, so then I can buy stickers here. So I can buy Stag Beetle, which makes a bug and 3 shield when we play it. We could buy Sloth, which gives 5 stars and subtract the fever multiplier from that. Or we could do a bee. Well, we definitely want a bee. We're a bug deck. So I think I'm just going to take all the things that say bug on them and add them to my sticker book. It's just so cute, this game. What else do you have? Here we've got add 2 fish and 2 bug. Add 1 fish at the end of round or 2 fish if any bug. Convert 1 bug into 1 Venus flytrap. Wait, no, into 1... Yeah, into 1 Venus flytrap at the end of my turn. And if it's removed before activating, it adds more bugs. I don't really understand this sticker, but let's just buy more stuff that adds bugs. I think I'm just going to take the Stag Beetle here, because we're going to another store right away, so there might be stickers we want more. And there are, in fact, so we're going to take a free bug. This just adds a bug to any card without making it cost more. And this is... Actually, do I want Frog? Frog consumes bug and then doesn't give us additional... It just gives us stars, so I think we'll re-roll this. Ooh, what's this? Some kind of galaxy. Cake I don't need. I'm not convinced about fish either. Let's go ahead and grab galaxy, though, because that can just help get us out ahead of our opponents. And this is more of a long game deck, the bug deck, I think. Okay, so here, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these stars off of some of these cards, because I don't really want cards in my deck that are just, 1 star. So we're going to remove those. Then let's make a card that does some bugs, turns the bugs into candy, and I can even make it free or very cheap. So we'll put so this makes 2 bugs and then gains 1 candy from each bug, and then we'll make it cheaper. And that way we're going to play this and get at least 2 candy back. So that's pretty nice. We'll just do this one. So this is going to cost 1. The cards cost 1 candy per sticker that you put on them, but you can reduce them with the candy stickers. And then let's do gain 5. So we'll just have a nice sort of get out ahead of our opponents. Okay, so this is, I guess, a shiny cake. Splits all candy evenly between players, then gain 2 candy. I don't think I actually want to play that card, though, because my opponents will just, might be able to use that better. I think I'm actually going to get rid of the frog, because I don't want to turn all my bugs into other stuff. So let's do draw a card, add 2 bug for 1 candy. That seems like a pretty good effect, and then we'll put this in. And we'll leave these other ones just in the setup. The way that this deck is going to win is by playing Snake a bunch. So this is going to be our plan, and we'll hit all done. I'm still feeling out this game. Of course, I don't have a perfect understanding of the strategy, so obviously we're trying things out as we go. Okay, so I could battle Elias or Amit, and we get an extra toy, a story event. I've never had a story event, so let's go ahead and do that. In, again, the 1 run that I've done. Alright, let's play. So here's Elias. Elias has a cat. So plays 1 star. Obviously 1 star for 1 candy, not that impressive. Come on, Elias, you gotta get better cards here. And then 3 shields, so that's gonna stop us from getting out ahead, but that's okay. So here, we've got... I think I want cards because I want to draw, my ways to generate more candy. So we're going to go ahead and play this, and that turns 1 candy into 3 candy. Pretty good ratio there. Sweet. And then let's go with spend 1 of those to draw a card. So we'll add 2 bug, draw 1 card. And then here I'm just going to play 5 stars, and that way we're out ahead. And I think we're going to save the rest of our stuff. We don't need these bugs in play right now because we're not doing anything with them yet. So no need to spend candy on those. And we're winning because we have more stars than Elias. So we're just going to let that happen here. We ate his shields. Okay, gain 3, then increase this effect by... Okay, so it was gain 2 stars, then increase it by 1 each subsequent time you play that card. But we're still ahead. And now we got our snake, so let's go ahead and grab a card, and we'll go snake. Convert 1 bug into 3 stars at the end of turn, and again, I don't need to play more bugs. We've got enough bugs, so let's just let our snake keep pushing us ahead of the game here. Gain 2 stars, then increase this effect, and gain a candy and draw a card. Oh, flying squirrel is really good. And then add some shields. But the shields aren't helping Elias win here. Oh, they are now. Okay, so Elias has like a shield deck. You build a bunch of these shields and then turn them into stars. So he's up to 5 stars now. But we're gaining at least 3 every turn. Let's go ahead and keep drawing cards. Oh, nice. Here's our biggest card. So this is going to give us 2 bugs and a ton of candy. Bugs, shield, candy. We're up to 6 bugs. And one thing about the tokens in this game, so all these bugs, they're shared between the players. So if Elias had a card that 8 bugs, then he could steal all my bugs. Here we're going to, again, add more bugs and get more candy. And then I've got 9 candy now, so let's go ahead and just play out all my cards. Because we have just so much money, no need to worry about that. And then we'll just get even further ahead on stars. Even with these only 1-star cards, that's fine. Another thing we could do is hold the cards in hand to stop us from redrawing our bad cards. And maybe that's a more important strategy as we get a little further into the game. Okay, so Elias makes cat, and cat will cancel my next card. And I don't want to cancel gecko, so let's draw. Oh no, okay, so I should have kept one of my stars, because the cat's gonna eat whatever card I play here. So I think I would still rather draw cards. We have so much candy, I can get this card canceled. So we'll just go ahead and do that, and the cat will eat it. And then we'll play this and draw 2 cards. And I'll play the star here, because I still want to be ahead. Just get further and further ahead to try to stay above his score. And then there you saw that we've reached the fever bar. So every star that actually goes through is multiplied by 2. All right, so it looks like he's just playing a bunch of cards, but they're not actually going to impact the game. So we can just go ahead and end our turn immediately, and we will win. Because we got so far ahead, there was just nothing he could do to us. All right, got 6 more coins. I am a little low on coins here. So this is 2 candies. It's a little worse than the chocolate bar that we have. But let's go with a free bug. Free is pretty good. Can never argue with free. And then let's go here. Okay, so we get to choose another artifact from the toy box. Gain 1 star for every 2 fever increased. This deck won't increase fever that much. Increase fever by 3, or both players draw an extra card at the start of a card battle. I don't even know if that's good for me, because we want to run our opponents out of resources and just have our snake take over the game, so I don't think that's great. I guess I'll just take this because it's kind of free. Not a great toy for us, honestly. Alright, story event. Alright, we're hanging out with Daniel. Oh boy, I wonder what we'll find this time. The forest is so cool. An adventure exploring the forest with Daniel. What should we do? Buy a bug jar to collect cool bugs. 50% chance to find a Bug's Life booster pack. 50% chance to find a super secret coin treasure. 40% for a golden or hollow bug sticker, or access your time capsule. I don't know what access your time capsule is, but let's find a super secret coin treasure, right? No, we forgot batteries. All right, have a fun time walking around the forest. Well, the story event wasn't great for us there. Now we also don't have enough money to buy that much stuff from the flea market. So the flea market will let us buy a whole card here. So we could buy this card that has 2 candies, adds a bug, remove all unprotected tokens, and then add a snake. So this is a badly ordered card because it's going to make the bug and then immediately eat it. I don't think we're going to buy anything here. I don't really want to junk up my deck with more cards. And every time we go to the craft menu, we get an extra blank card, so we need to be a little careful about not adding too many blank cards to our deck. I will just add a star to that one. And I am feeling like Actually, let's add a frog to that one. We don't have to play it if we don't have a ton of bugs. And then I want to add a free bug to something. I guess it's going to be to one of my... Yeah, we'll add it to this one, because this is the... and then we'll reorder, so you can change the order of effects. So this will add 3 bugs, and then we gain candy from every bug we've got. So pretty bad crafting turn for us, because the The story event was bad, but that's okay. Oh, we can get 2 card battles and a booster pack store, another claw machine, treasure hunt, claw machine, toy box. Let's battle Luna and Laura here. I take multicolored sand from my pouch and whisk it away in a big poof. Are you casting spells again? Which spell is that? Alright, Luna, you may have magic and Optimus Prime on your side, but we have Bug. If this is the only sticker effect on this, gain 4. Okay, neat. So that's just a really efficient card, 1 for 4. Seems pretty good. And then more stars. And wait, why did I gain a star there? Gain 1 star for every 2 fever in... Oh! It's every 2 fever increase, not every 2 fever multiplier. And you gain a fever every time you play a card. Okay, well this is a way better artifact than I thought it was. I misread it completely. So here we will get 4 candy if I play this. Let's go ahead and we'll start with this one. Just 1 for 3. And then we'll play... And we're just getting stars. And then we're gonna... Dark Ritual again. So my deck is already humming. We're getting a ton of extra candy here. And then we'll get even more. And just keep making Bug. Adorable. Add 2, draw a card. And we'll play Snake, which is going to give us 3 stars. We also got yet another star here, so we will be ahead. I think I want to be more ahead, so I will play this star now. Just the 1 star card. And then Snake will eat Bug, and then we're up by 2. So we got through her 1 shield, and are still slightly winning here. Yeah, actually, this artifact seems really good. Okay. 3 more shield. So it's going to take a while to get through all the shields she's building up. But that'll help. So I'm going to go ahead and just make 5 stars. So we're going to gain 8 stars this turn, because we also have our Snake. Oh, 9, actually, because we have the wheelies here. I guess because we have those two, I'm just going to play all my cards. We don't have a use for even more bugs yet, but just playing cards is good because it increases the fever multiplier, so we generate more stars. Gives Luna less time to stage a comeback here. And we want to draw cards. She missed on her... She didn't get to play anything this turn, so let's turn bugs into more cards. And here we will add more Bug. And we'll turn bugs into stars. And so now we're up a ton. 5 more stars, and we've got an 18 star advantage. Let's go up to 19. I am losing a lot of my candies here. We don't have infinite money anymore to replay cards, but the game should not last much longer, because we win next turn if she doesn't come up with something pretty good. Ooh, this costs 3 candy. Okay, so gain a star. For each sticker effect above this, gain 3 stars. Then for each below, add 3 shields. So 3 stars and 3 shields, and then 3 more stars. Okay, well, it's an expensive card, but that did a lot. Got 7 stars there. Let's draw a card here, and then we will go more bugs and draw a card. More candy. And more stars. And I think this should be enough, right? 22 plus 27 is more than 45. Oh, right, and we get 3 more as well. Oh, and we're at ×2 fever. All right, well... Sorry, Luna. My cards were just the best. Oh no, my spells aren't strong enough. Yeah, it's like that sometimes. Okay, so I don't think you can see my Steam achievements here, but I just got the pop-up. Fireball isn't always the solution for beating Luna there. And we get to choose a sticker. So gain 2 stars for each token stack in play. Well, we make a lot of tokens. Add 3 shield protects tokens on my side, or catch fish, 50%. Let's go with protect tokens, because I don't want to get rolled by... If one of the opponents has a way to delete tokens, then we could lose all our bugs. Claw machine. Okay, so we've got a toy here, a toy here. It's all toys. So this one is gain 2 stars when you play a card before round 5. Then after round 5, remove 2 stars. I don't want that one. Add a shield at the start of my turn. I don't really care. Draw a card when you lose, when we're losing. So every turn that we're losing, we draw an extra card with this one. So decent insurance. Increase fever by 10 at the start of a battle. I wonder if this will give me... Will this work with this? Or remove up to 1 token at the start of my turn? Let's go with the Slinky here, because I'm curious to find out if it works with the wheelie. No, we missed. Alright, let's try again. Can we get the Slinky? No! Alright, one more. Okay, well, yeah. We're wasting all our money on gacha machines. Okay, well, we got, something. We got the shields. Sure. Yes, I'll keep it. That's all. We'll get 6 more coins when we battle Laura here, at least. Assuming we win. Okay, so Laura... I think she's basically an aggro deck. She's going to play high-value star cards early and just get out ahead of us. So 3 more stars here, and then we've got 6 stars for Laura, although we got one because she played 2 cards. This, the Wheelies toy is really good, actually. Okay, so here, let's go with... I guess I'll go with draw a card, because, yeah, I'm still just looking for our ways to increase our candy. So we'll play this, get 3 candy, and we get a star as well. Then, let's go with 2 bugs and draw a card. And I can convert bugs into cards. Let's do that first. So convert 2 bugs into 1 card up to 2 times. So we did that. And then here is another way to generate more candy. So our deck is now really humming, you know, or buzzing, as the case may be. I've got 4 candies, so I could play everything in my hand, but let's just go ahead and play the stars here. I don't need to do anything else, really, so we'll play 6. That's 6 stars, we would now be tied. Protects other tokens on my side, too. Let's go ahead and play this, just to get the token protection down. And end turn. So, all of our stars cancel out, but she's played a bunch of stuff that just gives her one candy for 3 stars is not bad, but we have all sorts of value over time stuff. So if she doesn't get out too far ahead in the early game, then we should be well set up to win this one. We are a little bit behind, though. Alright, so we draw a basically dead card, and then we drew a frog here. So let's go ahead and make Bug. And then we'll turn 4 bugs into stars. And then I want to save one of my candies, but let's go ahead and we'll get out just a little bit ahead so we can start pushing fave bar here. All right, gain 2, then draw 1. That's a pretty good card. Just anything that draws cards feels really good in this game, as in most card games. Let's go with more cards. Okay, there's our snake. That's what we were looking for. So here we make bugs and we pick up extra candy. And we get more stars. And then we get our snake out on the field. I'm going to hold on to this star card so we can not draw it again. We want to cycle through our stronger cards. So notice our draw pile is empty and our discard pile is going to get cycled back into our draw pile. So if we don't play this card, then it won't show up in our deck anymore. Just some basic card game optimization there. Now, obviously, we're on a low difficulty. I will have to say that as of right now, I'm not feeling like the folks who were having a lot of trouble with playing this game on the Steam forums have much of a point, because we're winning pretty handily. This may change at higher difficulties, though. All right, so we'll keep drawing cards here, and then it's going to end turn. Our snake will eat bug, and we're at ×2 fever as well, so we're going to be pushing really fast. Okay, 2 candies, gain 3, and then gain 1 for each sticker for a total of 2. Pretty inefficient card, honestly. You gotta get better cards there, Laura. Draw a card here, and yep, we'll just keep generating candy and bug. I do need another way to generate more stars, so I want more snakes is what we're really looking for. You can have multiple snakes in play at a time. They'll just eat bugs every turn. So that's going to be our plan, is to try to get another snake card. And yep, we'll keep drawing cards, and so we can cycle through, we cycled through our whole deck, so we have another snake that we can play. And yeah, let's keep playing this in case she has ways to remove tokens. I think at this point, too, I'm just going to play these 1-star cards just to push a little further ahead as well and end this game a little faster. So we should get 16 here. And we're almost there. +3 for Laura, but we get +1. And the wheelies are just so good. Okay, so now that we've gotten a sense of what the opponents are doing, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the pause opponents played cards. And I'm also going to increase the game speed to 1.5. Just to give us a slightly faster experience here. Let's go ahead and draw a card, and 9-6. I do actually need to play a couple more stars, right? But fortunately, we were able to do that, so 5 more stars. And 4 more from Frog. I didn't do the math, but that should be plenty. And both our snakes eat bug, and there we go. And we win. Got 6 coins, and we get another sticker. Reduce cost by 1, add free bug, or gain stars from shields. Let's go with reduce cost by 1. I mean, it's hard to beat cost reduction effects in card games. Booster pack store. Okay, so I want Animal Kingdom pack with a guaranteed special sticker for 6 coins. Mixed mishmash pack. I think let's go with the Animal Kingdom pack. Just to see what we get out of this. Alright, we got a walrus. Remove 3 candy from the opponent. I don't know how good that is. Another frog. Didn't really need frog. And a holographic scorpion. Okay. Add 2 empty stars. At the end of the opponent's turn, remove 5 stars from the opponent, then decrease by 1 empty star. Cool. Alright. And then we're out of money, so let's go do some crafting. Alright, so I definitely want to get rid of these 2 still, so let's go ahead and pull these off. Think I want... I'm happy just having another frog, because we can always just not play the frog if necessary. And then this card, I'm going to The end of the opponent's turn, remove 5. Oh, okay, so I could do this shiny cake, split all candy evenly between players, then gain 2 candy, and remove 2 candy from the opponent. Well, you know what? We'll have the walrus eating the cake here. And I'll make this cheaper as well. And this way, we can use this in order to drain all of the stuff that we just gave the opponent. And then this adds 3 token protects. So I actually didn't realize that the stag beetle did that, but better. So we'll just leave this effect off our deck for now. And let's make sure I've got this. No, I definitely need this order. And okay, cool. So we've added a few more unique effects. They don't really progress our game plan. Ooh, a super duper tough card battle. Well, I'm definitely doing that. A card trade, so I could trade one of my cards for just a random assortment of cards. Sticker book trade. So I do want a sticker book trade at some point because my sticker book is full of garbage, right? It's just got these like random 1-star cards that we don't care about. But I want to do the super duper tough card battle because I haven't gotten to see one of those before too. Okay, drawing frog in our opening hand is not great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're up against Daniel and he has snake. Oh no, his snakes are gonna eat my bugs. Okay, well, we're in the bug mirror match, and I'm not feeling good about that because he started with 2 snake. So let's go with, I guess we'll draw a card because I gotta get a snake out as well. And then I'll play bugs and make candy. We made 4 candy here. And let's go with add 2 bug, draw a card, make more candy, turn bugs into more cards, so we draw 2 here. Yeah, so this is the problem with this card for us, is that I would still have to give him, like, we have 4 candy, we would end up with 4, so it wouldn't do anything to play this card at all. So I probably will get rid of this card. I thought it was an interesting idea, but I think I'd rather just have the cost reduction on something more important to the deck. And then let's go with Snake. I can drain a bunch of the bugs from play. So if I play Frog, then it'll go into his turn with no bugs on the field. So we'll go ahead and do this. So we're turning 4 bugs into stars. And then we'll also play this to try to get out ahead in terms of stars. And then our snake will eat the last bug. So here, I could play this now. So this will split it evenly. I don't know what happens when there's only 1 candy remaining, but I think what happens is we just get 2 candy, and then everything is going to be... So split evenly, and then... okay, nice. So we were able to just generate a little more candy by doing that. We went from 2 to 3, and he got nothing. Gain a star, and add a bug. And then he eats 2 bugs. Going up to 7 stars. The fact that we're behind on snakes, though, is pretty bad. Okay, let's go with Scorpion. So that's going to stop his snakes, because he has these, so he's going to lose all 6 stars that he gets from the snakes here. And then I don't want to play this, because our snake, we want our snake to eat that bug. So we're up a little bit, but I'm worried that because he has multiple snakes in his deck, he's going to get too far ahead of us. Let's keep going with card draws. So this is, we make 2. So let's make 2 bugs here first. So we'll make 2 bugs, and then we'll make 2 more bugs and 4 candy. And then to avoid giving him bugs, we will turn 4 of our bugs into stars. And then turn the last bug into a star. Alright, so I think we're ahead enough that we should be in okay shape here, but this is a spooky round. Let's draw a card, and again, we'll just do 3 more candy. Wow! And do I want to play this? I think not, because he'll just eat that bug anyways. We always want 0 bugs in play when it goes to his turn, if possible. Okay, so he makes 3 bugs, because then at least he has to spend his card plays on generating bugs instead of getting to use ones that we made. Okay, he's got a 3rd snake and 2 more bugs. And then... Uh-oh. He made 8 stars. He's making another star and a bug. He's gonna get to make 6 more stars. We'll draw a card here. I need to make a bug so that I can turn those into cards. So we'll go make 1 bug, convert bug into card. Definitely don't want to play our walrus cake now. Add 2 bugs, draw a card. Add more bugs. So I could play the frog, and then our snake wouldn't eat any bugs this turn, but it's still, I think, better to do it that way. Because again, then we go to his turn with no bugs in play. He has 3 snakes to our 1. And we get a little more ahead this turn as well, because we got to try to end this game fast. If we don't, eventually his having more snakes in his deck is going to overwhelm us, I think. You can see we're starting to bleed our star advantage away. But I am able to at least get another snake in play. And more stars. But we only triggered 1 of our 2 snakes, but we were able to win. Okay, nice. So we beat the bug mirror match. That was pretty satisfying, actually. We got our 6 coins, and we get a sticker. Okay, so 2 candy. Add a snake. Oh, this is a... Oh, no, this is a different type of snake. This is like an eel. Convert 1 bug into 1 candy at the end of turn instead of into stars. Convert 1 bug into 1 empty star up to 2 times. Let's go with this. I think the empty star setup is actually pretty good. So we'll pick up Centipede here. Do a card trade. Let's see, which card should I trade? So I could trade one of my kind of weak cards. I don't really want 2 frogs in my deck, so let's go with this, and we could get just 1 star. Okay, so because I traded a 1 sticker card, it's going to trade for a 1 sticker card. Is there a way to change which card I'm trading? Oops. Okay, I guess I canceled the trade there. I meant to trade that away. I was trying to figure out if there was a way I could trade a different card after clicking that. Because I would have traded this one, since I don't think that our walrus is good, and it probably has a high trade value since it's 3 stickers and one of them's shiny. Let's fight Min. And for Min, I am going to change the settings to pause opponent's cards, because I don't know what her cards do. So, okay, well that's a 1-star card and a 4-star card. Gain 1 candy when you lose Fave. So if we're ahead, she's going to be able to play more cards every turn. Alright, well that's a good start. She's up to 9 right away. We did get our snake immediately. And then let's go with gain 3 candy. Get the snake into play for sure. I don't have enough bugs to use this to draw a card out. I would just cycle it for 1 card. So I think we'll just play our Galaxy here. That'll get us to 8 stars, and then our snake will put us ahead. So we'll be slightly ahead of Min. I love her dinosaur Snuggie. Okay, remove all stars, then all unprotected tokens. Okay, so she's going to... Min is going to delete all my tokens, including my snake. Uh-oh. But at least we do have ways to generate token protections. So we make a bug. I gotta keep drawing cards. Okay, add bug and 3 token protections. Then convert 2 bug into 2 card. This will now be candy positive, so I'm definitely gonna play shiny walrus cake. So now we ate one of her candies and turned our 1 into 3. So that card actually was pretty good in this case. And then, we'll play 2 Scorpion. And end turn. We don't have a snake in play, so I don't need to worry about ending the turn with bugs. This effect is a mystery, most likely a positive one. At the end of... And so we got... Oh, wait. It was not a positive one. She played a mystery effect and it just gave her an empty star bottle. Ouch. Let's go with add 2 bugs and draw a card. And then here we can go with bugs, making candy. And I will play 1 frog just to get out ahead on stars here. I don't need to play the poop right away because we don't need a lot of bugs in play. Okay, so she ate a bunch of my shields now, or ate a bunch of my protections with the dragon. Now, unfortunately, it seems to have done them in a pretty poor order, where we were left with these shields instead of our bugs. I'd have much rather had the protections keep our bugs and the empty stars and stuff alive. So a little sad there, but that's okay. Here we get 3 bugs and then 4 more candy. Perfect. And we'll do a bug and 3 protections. And I'll turn 4 bugs into stars. We're still barely ahead. But I see why this is a difficult battle, because Dragon can be pretty hard for us to beat. Uh-oh. So 8 stars there, and then 3 more stars. So now we're falling behind. Draw a card here, and then we'll go with candy, bugs and shields, and more candy. But I need to get some of my card draw effects pretty soon. Because now we're behind, so we're going to be losing 14 fave here. Gain 4 for each sticker effect below this, total of 4. 20% chance to stop, and then gain 2 candy. Okay. Draw a card. Let's go with turn bugs into cards. Draw 2 cards, that's great. And then I can't afford to play this anymore. But let's keep drawing cards. Although, honestly, how much candy do I need? So this would give us each 5 and then cost her 3. So it would basically take 1 away from her. I don't think it's worth playing it for just that. But let's go with this so we can get rid of some of her stars. And then let's definitely get the snake out so I can have some stars. And do I want to play Walrus? I think not. I think we'll go with this. So I'm still behind. And now she's winning. She makes 2 candy. Fair enough. We got a star though. And 4 more stars. Okay. But she's gonna lose 10 there. So we should be able to pull it back a little bit. Keep drawing cards. And then let's go with 5 stars. And frog to make 4 stars. And we're up 11. So, no, 14. Alright, this is a sick card battle. Remove all unprotected tokens. Remove all stars, then remove all unprotected tokens. Okay. But we kept our snake alive, so that's good. Yeah, the bug, and we'll keep drawing cards, and then we'll go with protections. Now might be the time to split candies, because she has 4, we have 9. No, I think I just don't want this back in my deck, though. It's not going to remove enough candies to stop her from playing cards. And then I could play 2 bugs. I could use the frog, but I don't need to do that. We'll just have our snake eat a bug. Everything canceled out there. Okay, so she deleted unprotected tokens, but that's fine. We still have our snake, and that's going to keep giving us pressure. We'll draw another card here, and then we'll make even more bugs and even more candy. Oh wait, I was supposed to play this first for more bugs. That's okay, though. Let's go with 2 more bugs. And then we'll turn 4 of them into stars, and then our snake is going to eat the last one. Times 3 multiplier here, so we should hit a 21 spike. The thing is, she doesn't have enough card draw, I think. She could draw 2 cards a turn. But I think we're still gonna out pressure here. We're drawing 2 cards a turn, and we have card draw in our deck. So this makes more bugs and more candy. We do have infinite candy. And then we'll play another snake so that we can gain 6 here. We do only have 3 shields. We'll see if she plays the dragon. We'll see if it protects these health shields or the snakes preferentially. Let's go with another card, of course, and then we'll turn bugs into more cards. Then we'll make more bugs and draw more cards. I'm actually going to hold this in my hand. We don't need more candy, and I want to cycle through my my more relevant effects more rapidly. So we'll play these things. Hold these 3 in our hand because they don't do anything. Alright, and we won the super duper hard card battle. That was sick, actually. Really enjoyed that one. Not scared of dragons. Oh, it's a dragon hoodie, of course. Not a dinosaur. Or onesie, I guess. Convert 6 fish into 6 stars. Convert bugs into candy. We don't need more candy, really, so I'm just going to go with free bug as our sticker. And add a tennis ball on remove, gain 5 stars, 2 candy. Let's keep going with free bugs. The more bugs I just add to my effects randomly, the better we're doing, I think. Toy box. We can have up to 4 toys at once. Okay, so this is the same effect that we were talking about earlier. Increase fever by 10 at the start of a card battle. Increase fever by 3 when you gain fave. So when we're winning, we will push fever, which will then give us more stars. I'm curious if these work with the wheelies here. So do I want Slinky or Fairy? I do want to build around this at some point, but not yet, I think. Not early enough in my... Or I'm still too early in my experience with this game. Let's go with Slinky. Just start by pushing the game a little forward, and we gain some extra stars. Got an achievement geared up. Have 4 toys at once. We get a card. Oh, right. We've got... Okay, so convert 1 bug into 1 star. So I can do this, and basically we add a bug, and then we make an empty star up to 2 times. I could also just do 2 bugs, and then... So this would basically be free. That seems okay, honestly. There's definitely better ways we could build our cards. Probably the way that you're supposed to build this game at the higher difficulty levels is you just have a bunch of blank cards in your deck, and you build around 3 or 4 really powerful cards that cycle through your whole deck. But I'm okay with where we're going here. And then let's battle Astrid. Summer is the bestest. I wish that winter would never come. Never-ending summer break from school. But there's also fun things you can only do during winter, too. Like sledding down a hill. Okay, so let's start with... Oh, no, wait. She goes first. So gain 2 when you lose Fave. So she is playing the plant deck. So she plants a plant and then gains a star for every plant. Then, whenever she has 4 plants in play, they bloom and turns into 12 stars. So she's going to make a huge boost. Oh, nice. So we do start with 6 stars because of this combo. Bloom at the start of your next turn, gain 3 stars. Prickly, remove 2 stars from the opponent. So if this gets deleted, it removes 2 stars. Okay, so she's got a really interesting setup where she's making all of these flowers, and then each turn she's gonna get... Her cards are just gonna get stronger over time. So we'll draw a card here. Let's start with this, because while we only have 2 candies, it's totally reasonable. Actually, I can do it even better when we only have 1 candy. So let's start with... What should I play first? I guess I'll play this first. So we make a bug, shield our tokens, and then we're going to split candy evenly, gain 2 candy, so basically we turn 1 into 2. Then we're going to make 2 more bug, gain 4 candy. And I'll do 2 empty vials here. We're ahead. I don't need to play frog. We'll just leave the bugs in play for now. Okay, so she got some extra stars, but we have 2 empty vials. Gain 1 for each star, so she's gaining a decent number of stars, but she lost them all. So now's our chance to get really ahead. Let's draw a card. Oh, there's our snake. Add 2 bugs and draw a card. Make more candy. We'll make a snake. I love the art for the snake appearing. And then we'll make a frog. And we've still got 3 bugs. And we're up a bunch of tokens. So this boss battle, I think, is going to be fairly easy for us. Just judging. I mean, she will get a big burst of stars when her plants bloom. So plant only adds 1 to the stack if there's none in play currently. So it's not like she can cycle through those. So she's probably, the AI is probably playing the plant cards too much, and you should wait to play those until you have more in play. Let's go with more bugs and more candy. Draw 2 cards. I'll hold on to poop here, and we'll just make 5 stars, or 6 stars, actually. And we've got the ×2 multiplier as well. I'm a little nervous about Slinky. I think probably we will get rid of the Slinky, because it's pushing the fever bar really high, really fast. And, oh yeah, so there she just got a ton of stars. And I think what's going to happen in later stages of the game, as we get into week 2, is that fever bar is going to overwhelm us too quickly. Let's draw a card here, and let's go with add 2 bugs and convert 2 bugs into empty stars. Yeah, I'll go with add 2 bugs, and we'll frog it up for a bunch more stars, and we're just so far ahead. There's just nothing she can do at this point. And we'll draw another card. I think we're not quite... So that's 143 plus 48. That should be enough, so we can just end our turn. Oh yeah, and we have a snake in play too. So that gets us to 180, and we win. All right. My dandelions, my cactuses, they're so cute. How did I lose? Okay, nice. We get 10 coins, and we get a booster pack with a special sticker. Let's go with... We know the Animal Kingdom pack costs 6, and this the mixed pack costs 4. The Under the Sea pack costs 6 as well, presumably. We don't have anything that cares about fish, really, but let's go ahead and we'll get this. I don't really know what cards are in what, or what stickers. Okay, add fish and add bug by 30%. So it just increases... Oh, I see. Multiplies the outcome of prior sticker activations. So if you put it on the end of a card that makes bugs, it makes that card make more bugs. Cool. And then we get add 2 fish and 2 bugs, sure. And add a fishing rod, a shiny fishing rod that catches fish 75% of the time. We saw the previous one only catches 50% of the time. And then we will go do some crafting. So I wasn't sure if I was going to do this all as one video or split it up into 2, so I stepped away and took a little break here, but we are back. I've decided to just post it all as one video because I think that'll be more fun. So let's do some crafting here, and we get a new card, and we have our boost here. So I want one of my effects that makes a bunch of bugs and tokens, right? So can we... So what if I add some bug generation to my snake card? If we do... Let's do poop snake. And... have... Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Got poop snake. Come on, just get... Yeah, perfect. And then we'll add this. And... Oh no, wait, this only boosts fish and bugs, not all tokens. So I don't need to combine these two, as hilarious as the setup was there. So I just want something that makes a lot of bugs. And which of our... I guess it's this one makes 3 bugs, so we'll go ahead and add this bottle. Let's go with poop bottle. So it's a nice bottle of poop, and then the bee and the bug are both eating it. I feel like I've really underdeveloped the sticker placement aspect of the game here. And then, let's see, this just adds 2 bugs and 2 fish. Ooh, so I could use the bottle boost with this. Catch fish, 75%, and then add 2 bugs and 2 fish. I don't know what catch fish actually does. Does it just have a 75% chance of generating a fish? Percentage chance to convert each fish into stars. Okay, so this will make fish and then we'll catch them. So I guess we'll play this and it can just be a kind of bad star generation card. Or do I want to spread it out? I could have this set up fish generation, and then we could maybe turn one of these frogs into a fishing rod. Let's try it like this for now. I feel like we can do a lot better with our card setups, but we're learning. And then, okay, so we could battle Giselle here. We could do the recycling center. Does that let us get rid of cards? I hope so. Sticker book trade would also be really good. The toy box, we could swap out our fever. I also want to avoid fighting Daniel because that's the bug mirror match, and I'm not sure we're well set up for that. So let's just go with this one. We'll find out what the recycling center actually does. Alright, I helped Mom pick some new seeds for the garden yesterday. She gained candy at the start of a battle. What will they grow into? I don't know. Mystery plants. Okay, on draw, gain a candy. On draw, gain 3 stars, then increase this effect by 1 up to 5. Cool. Now, I don't know why she has things that make this card that works when you draw it cheaper, but it is that is a cool effect. So we start with 5 stars because of our Slinky. Plant a plant, then... Okay, so she's got the same plant effects as Astrid there. And then she's making more cacti and gaining more stars from the plants. But we're also gaining stars. I'm also going to go ahead and just... because we've kind of got the idea at this point, we're just going to increase game speed to maximum. If this is too fast, I might take it down just a little bit, but just to keep things flowing here. And then, let's see, we'll go with... I only have 2 candy. I have no way to generate candy or draw cards currently. So we'll get our snake out, and we'll just play our 5-star card, just to get a little bit of a lead going. This is the problem that we're having right now, is that we're a little bit behind in terms of card generation. Because my crafting sessions, I think, have not been great. Oh yeah, this also costs 2 candy now. Wait. Oh, I did it in the wrong order. Oh well. I guess when I reordered my cards, this went to do catch fish first and then make fish, which obviously is not what we want. But we'll fix that later. So here we can go with, I guess, I've got, this will take us up to 3 candy. I had no way to make bugs before doing that, so that's fine. And then let's do this, and then we can just keep pushing damage here. Or not damage, because it's not that kind of game. But keep pushing our advantage. We've also got our fever bar up to level 2. She's making more cacti, but losing all her stars because we have the empty vial cards. Okay, nice. More candy, perfect. Let's make more bugs. I don't want to lose all my bugs, but I will play this and we can get some fish going as well. And fish generate more fish, so next time we draw that card, at least it'll do something, even though I did it in the wrong order. Because each fish... so add 1 fish at the end of round or 2 fish if any bug. So fish do synergize with bugs. Recover 6 fave for each plant. Up to 12 fave. Okay. Keep drawing cards here, and we'll go with add 2 bugs and draw a card. This should be advantageous for us. We'll end up with +1 candy and not giving her anything. And then let's convert 4 bugs into stars. We'll make 2 more bugs. And we'll convert 4 bugs into stars. And then our snake will convert bug into 3 stars. And we're pretty far ahead still. Add a sunflower. At the start of your turn, gain 6 stars. Okay, so basically it's delayed. It's just 6 stars, but delayed by 1 turn. We'll draw here. Add 2 bugs. Make 2 bugs into empty vials. But first, we'll turn 2 bugs into cards, because we should be able to draw something. Oh no, okay, so it did all of our crafting in the wrong order. Oh, and I have no candy. Whoops. Okay. Well, that was obviously not great. We'll fix that at the end of this day, though. So I have 2 cards I need to reorder. I'm sure everyone in the comments is yelling about that one. Okay, so we'll turn 1 candy into 3 candy, and then let's go ahead and add some more bugs and some more candy as a result. Obviously, that should all be in a different order. Let's go with catch fish. So we will make a bunch of stars, and then yeah, we'll turn some bugs into empty stars as well. I've got 6 bugs, so we can play a frog as well, and we should be well ahead here. So messing up the order on my cards didn't cost us. We still won our battle here. got 6 coins. Ooh, add 4 bugs. So butterfly adds a lot of bugs. If fever multipliers 2 or less, we don't want that. Add 2 fish at the... Yeah, so that's just add fish. Let's go with add 4 bugs. I really want to find another snake. Alright, recycling center. Here you can choose up to 2 cards to throw away. Both the stickers and the cards will be removed. You might want to visit here often if you wish to have a smaller deck. It's up to you. So yeah, obviously card removal is incredibly strong in every deck building game. Let's go ahead and get rid of one of our frogs. I think we definitely only need one of that effect. And then I'm tempted to get rid of the stag beetle, or do I want to just get rid of poop? I think the card that's just got the 1 poop on it is probably the way to go. I could also get rid of this. I could say that the fish thing just doesn't make sense to build around, but I kind of like trying that out, so let's just get rid of that. We have a better way to make bugs now, because we got the butterfly, which is just a double poop. Should I buy something? We could buy gain 5, then decrease this effect by 1, so it's just a worse version of the galaxy that we have. Gain 8, so that's a pretty good way to get out ahead early. Decrease fever by 8. Let's buy propeller hat. And we'll re-roll here. Still looking for another snake. Gain star equal to candy cost. Not worth it. Gain 2 stars for each card in my hand up to 10. And I guess I will buy a poop. I know I just got rid of one, but we were trying to get rid of the card. The sticker is still fine, because we can add it to a different card. That's all. Then, let's go. On lose fave, remove shield instead. Right, so 6 shield. And this is, well, this is the only card in your hand. Then candy cost is reduced by 3. Not impressed by that. Let's re-roll. Convert a bug into a bloom. Into a Venus flytrap up to 4 times. Bloom at the start of your next turn, gain 2 stars. So it's basically double frog, but delayed by 1 turn. Yeah, I think this is worth buying. We might not build around it, and I'll definitely take another butterfly, and I'll take another galaxy. And let's do some crafting. So we're gonna fix some of our cards here. So firstly, let's reorder this if we're building around that. Then I'm going to reorder this if we're building around that. So those are fixed now. I honestly don't mind just having another just galaxy card in our deck. And now that we've got 2 galaxies, I think we can just get rid of the frog. Frog doesn't seem that important to us. Yeah, because these are just better versions of the frog that don't cost us bugs to use. So these give 5, the frog only gives 4. Let's see, what else? 3 shields is okay. I could do this. If I make this more expensive, it might be harder to play. I could also get rid of this card, which isn't an amazing card for us. I want to get more bug generation into the deck, but I think, honestly, I don't care about this. I can replace any poop effects that we have with butterfly here. And let's also make sure that this is in the right order. So add 4, add 1, add boost, add fish, and add bug. What else do I want to deal with? So I think we're gonna cut these, because then I can get this candy back. We'll do 1 just straight up butterfly, and then the candy I can add to something to make it cheaper, like our draw spell. What if I do add poop and candy to the gecko here? That way we're always guaranteed to be able to draw 2 with this, and it still only costs 1. And then, do I still want the cake available? It's okay. But I think we'll go with this for now. We'll leave our setup like this, and we'll do all done. Okay, so we could get another super tough battle against Min. We get a sticker book trade. My sticker book is mostly full of stuff we don't care that much about, so we might be able to get something good. Treasure hunt, large shop, card trade, craft, vending machine. Let's take the 2 fights. I'm curious if we can beat Min with our current setup. Oh. Discard 1 random card from both players at the start of a card battle. And add cat, and then gain 3 stars. Okay. And then gain 1 candy, draw 1. Oh, I wish I had flying squirrels. That's a good way to cycle your deck. And add 12. So canceling a lot of what we're doing here, unfortunately. So let's draw a card. Alright, so this is our least important card, so we're going to go ahead and get that canceled. Then we'll play this, get 3 candies. Then we'll play this, and it's just pay 1, draw 2. Now I've got 2 candies, so let's go ahead and just get... We'll just get out ahead with playing 2 5-star cards. End turn. Played another cat and another 2-star card, but that's not that big a deal. We'll go with draw a card, and I only have 1 candy. I don't really need that many more bugs, so we'll just play that. Pass the turn. He didn't do anything on his turn, so we'll draw a card, and here we go. So this is going to make 2 bugs and give us 4 candy. Then we'll play a snake. And we'll play a scorpion. I'm not going to worry about this fish card. Although we did put it in the right order this time. So let's go with that. I think I actually want the fishing rod and the fish generation on different cards so they have time to build up. Add mushroom. When an opponent adds token, add 1 mushroom for you instead. Bloom when 5 or more mushrooms gain a candy. So the next few tokens I make are going to just make mushrooms instead. So let's go with another card. We'll play this, and we won't generate 2 bugs. We're going to make mushrooms, but now the mushrooms are gone. Add 2, it's a bug. So this is going to make 2 empty vials for Elias here, and then we'll play this, and this should just be 8 stars for us. And then I'm out of candy, so we'll end turn. Need to get to 270 here. Add 6 shield, gain 1 from each shield. That's a cool card. Sadly, we have so many empty vials. We're just kind of overpowering what he's doing. Play this for 8 more stars. Gain 4, then increase, gain a candy, so it was effectively free. And there's a cat as well. We'll draw a card here. So my next... oh wait, I needed to play candy. Because my next card is going to get eaten by the cat. But we'll just play that because I want to play this later on. Oh, it doesn't matter because we win anyways. Alright, we got 6 coins and a sticker. 3 stars, gain 4, then increase this effect up to 6. I mean, I guess the lawn chair is better than the 3 stars. And way better than the frog, because it starts at 4, doesn't cost us any bugs. Let's battle Min. Roar! Beware the mighty dragon! Remove all stars and unprotected tokens. Okay, so we lost all our stars. And then if you gain 5, that's fine. After drawing your starting hand, discard any number of cards, then draw 1 for each discard. Cool. So here, let's go with gain candy. And then we'll go with draw a card. This will make empty stars. Now the problem is we haven't drawn any of our stag beetles yet, so we're not protecting any of our tokens. So rather than play tokens into her dragons, maybe I just go with my own star plays. Then we're just at 16. And then I'll save my candy this turn, because I don't want to have too many. She's always going to play her dragon if she draws it, just to knock out all our stars, so. Until we get ways to protect our tokens. The 2 effects are mysterious, most likely positive ones. Well, I didn't see what the effects were, but it looked like we got stars from that. We'll draw cards here. Okay, so here we can go with... Now we're making some shields. And then here we're going to make a bunch of bugs and even more candy. And now we'll go with a snake. And we'll play these as well. We're still out ahead. She might dragon this turn, decrease fever by 6, then fever multiplier is 1, gain 4 stars. Okay. But since she didn't dragon this turn, we should be in really good shape now, I think. Draw a card here, and we'll go ahead and make 2 bugs and draw 2 cards. I actually don't want to play the fish, because I want my shields to be protecting the important stuff, and that would be too many fish. That could absorb the shields, and we don't care if those are in play. Okay, she gets some extra candy, gets 8 stars, but all of those are getting eaten by the empty vials. Draw a card, and we'll make 5 more stars. I don't need to play more bugs, so end turn. Once again, the empty vials are just really causing some problems for poor Min here. We'll play another snake, and 5 more stars, and we're fully out ahead now. Now we still only have 6 protects, so we could fall behind if she dragons pretty quickly. But we're about to win this turn, I think. So let's go ahead and do this. Get some more protects out, some more bugs. I'll play this because I think it could give us like a star. We've got some fish out. And I didn't do the math, but it looks like we win here. Nice. All right, so our deck is solid enough to defeat Min, who kind of counters what we're doing. Add 3 fish and 3 bug, but let's go with just +2 candy. I really need more candy generation. Both players draw until both have 3 in hand. This is free, and it's just more bugs and fish. Let's go with that. Hard to argue with free. Sticker book trade. Okay, so they've got 2 candies. They have a snake, which we want. No more candy generation, right? So we would be giving up basically this, which we care about. But we'd be getting these. We would get a snake. We could get a plant. Convert 1 token into 2 stars. This isn't an amazing sticker book for us, but I do think it's worth trading. Basically because we're getting these 2 candies and the snake, so we can make all our stuff a lot cheaper. And let's go for a treasure hunt, and let's see what we get. Ooh, another centipede here. We've got kind of a pretty solid empty star theme as well. All right, so we got a card. So, what do I want to fix? I need to get rid of this thing. I don't think that the catch, or at least split these up, because the catch fish thing isn't doing that much for us. I definitely want another snake. That can probably just be a card on its own. We've got these 2. I'm not going to worry about tennis ball or dog. We can put these in. Having one of these, I think, is fine. Just more candy at the end of our turn. Increase fever by 1 for each star we have. Do I want the plant? Do I want the parrot? Echo next 1 sticker activation. As if it was your own. Sticker effects count as activated when they're fully resolved. So I could play this on, for example, a draw effect. I could put it on, I could have it echo, like I could parrot candy. I could parrot snake and get 2 snakes into play, but let's go with parrot candy. Let's just get rid of the fish sub-theme and we'll just put another centipede in. And didn't get any bugs. Oh wait, this makes fish and bugs. So we can do this and then we'll just make it cheaper. So this makes 2 fish, 2 bugs. Then I could still put the fishing rod in because we don't have any use for fish otherwise. What else do I want? I kind of want to do double scorpion here, so this is adding 3, because these decrease by 1 each time, so having more of them in play is actually really good for us, to prevent them from just going away entirely. And then I'm okay with having a couple 2-cost cards. Although, I think let's do this. So that costs 1, and now makes 6 candy. And then, do I want to get the fishing rod in here? I could also just do this. It's okay if it costs a little more. And then I want the fishing rod available somewhere. Let's put it with our just 4-bug card. So now we've got a couple cards that cost 2, so I definitely need some more cost reductions. But I think this is okay. Nah, I think the fishing rod is maybe too bad. We're just going to use the lobster here just to generate bugs for this. And so we've got snake and eel, and we have double scorpion here. Seems okay. Alright, so we could battle Elias or Amit again. Flea market, medium shop. So flea market gives you extra cards. We don't want that because that'll make our deck worse by adding more possible cards to the deck. Let's just do triple treasure hunt. Okay, so what was his deck again? On draw, remove all sun, then add 2 moon. Decrease by 1 moon at the end of turn, and all cards have cost increase by 1. Uh-oh. Okay, and then he gains 2 candy. Okay, so I have... This makes candy still. So I can still draw a card. I could also do an extra candy and make it more likely that we can play stuff. Let's just draw a card here. And so this will give us... We'll spend 2 and gain 3. Add 1 bug, add 1 bug. Yeah, because unfortunately this card, we don't have 3 bugs on it. I do want to get another free bug on this card. So it can give us 4 candy every time we play it. Convert 1 bug into 3 stars, and yeah, let's just play, we'll use all our candy, and we'll play a snake and an eel. Oh, I love that they're friends. And that'll give us enough candy to overcome the moon problem. Gain 3 stars, sure. Gain 5 stars. Draw a card. Okay, so here we've got, this is perfect. Make 1,000,000 bugs, then make a bunch of candy. Then we will go ahead and draw 2. Then I can convert, so this will make fish and bugs and empty stars. This will make more empty stars. So now he's going to be losing all his stars. I will go with the protect here, even though I don't know that he has ways to remove tokens. I think it's probably good. And we've got enough bugs and stuff in play that we're going to be constantly generating candy and stars. Okay, double galaxy, but we have so many empty vials. We've been rolling him there. 2 candy, we can make 3 empty vials, or I could just play 13 stars. Let's just do that. 8 and 5. Now we're ahead by a bunch. Draw a card. I have no other ways to generate candy currently, but let's go with this. We'll draw a card. Okay, perfect. So this is going to give us 6 candy, because it's going to echo. And then we'll do this. Add 3 more empty vials. I don't need to add bugs right now. And we're still super far ahead of Amit here. Keep drawing cards, and we'll play a snake. So now we're at double snake, and I still have plenty of bugs to support that. We'll make more empty vials so he can never generate stars, and end turn. Yeah, eel is pretty nice because it just gives us 2 base candy to play with every turn, so even if we aren't drawing our candy generation cards, we're still pretty far ahead. Draw a card here, and then let's do this. We do have all these fish, which aren't really doing anything, unfortunately. That's okay, though. We have enough bugs to support these for 1 more turn, at least. So I don't need to play the 4 bugs yet. I'm actually worried we're going to play against a fish deck, and the fact that I'm generating all these random fish is going to be a real problem. So I might swap that card for just a bug, for like a poop instead of the lobster. Alright, more candy here. More bug. And more stars. And we win. Oh, I got the Master of the Universe achievement for defeating Amit. Let's go with, of course, cost reductions. Always cost reductions. What did we pull up here? We got a vial. Okay, that's fine. And we got another lobster. And another treasure hunt. Oh, nice. Another cost reduction. Amazing. And candy generator. And treasure hunt. We found, while this is the only card in your hand, candy cost is reduced by 3. And this is win, just 1% of the time you just win the battle. That's a really funny card. I don't think it's very good, but if you could replay it over and over again, that could be pretty sick. Okay, so we wanted to get rid of this and replace it with a different bug generating card. Now, we don't have any poops here, unfortunately, so I'd have to move it from somewhere else. I could also just not worry too much about having this make bugs. Yeah, let's just do that. And then I'm gonna go with this one. I need vial here, and so we'll do this, boost by 30%. Let's get +2. Do I have a way to draw cards in here? I still don't, right? But I have a lot of cost reduction effects, so I can make some of my cards more expensive. Let's find one of our card draw effects. So this, I just want to make cheaper. So now this is 0 for draw 2. And then I think all of my cards that cost 2, I'm just going to reduce the costs on those. So we'll put this here, we'll put this here. Yeah, that's all the ones that cost 2. Here, that's +2. And it doesn't draw a card or anything, but it's still pretty good. I'm leaving a lot of stickers in the bank here, which does make me think that maybe I need to be building a couple more expensive cards just to use these effects more. I just don't really see like which of these cards we would actually want to put in. I could put this in and have a double protect, but then that's not an amazing card overall. So let's just go with this. Basically, we're ending all these runs with a lot of candy. Yeah, we'll take the... Oh, I don't really want double sticker book trade. You know what? Let's go with this battle. Because I want the story event. Card trade could be okay as well. In the name of the stars, I'll punish you. I'll show you my true powers. Starbeam! Alright, so she's going to go first. Gain 2, then draw 1, gain 5. And Laura just gets out ahead early. She just plays high-value star cards. So as long as we can weather the storm, we should be okay. We'll keep drawing cards here. So I want to play this, and that gets me 6 candies. And then, let's go with... I don't actually have bug generation right now, so let's just play this. And I'll play this as well, and remove her stars. And triple empty vial should give us an advantage. Now, I don't know which goes first, the snake or the eel. Looks like the eel does. So we made candy instead of stars there, I think. Actually, I didn't see what order. Okay, 10 double galaxy for 10 stars, but we played the empty vials, so we're just pretty ahead there. Let's go with card. I need bug generation is what we need, because I've got all these cards. But let's go with 8 stars, 5 more stars, and I might as well get this snake out. No reason to wait on that. We don't want to play this, though. Oh no, she's so sad. And 5 more stars for my opponent each time. Draw a card here. Alright, well, this makes a bug, but it's not amazing. But at least it'll let my snakes and eel feast. And this will make more empty stars, because this one has free bug generation on it. Yeah, maybe I need those lobsters. Even though they make fish. I'm just worried that the boss for week 2 is going to be a fish deck, and then we'll be so sad that we made... that we played all these fish cards. Okay, so this is just draw 2 cards for free. This is make a bunch of bugs, and... So does this make more than 2 with the 30% boost? I don't know how the rounding works. Okay, it did not. So the boost there wasn't valuable. So maybe I should just put a second boost on this card, and then we'll convert bugs into empty vials. We've played out our whole hand, and all of our little snake-like creatures are eating. Are feasting. No need to make more bugs, so we'll just play the 5 stars and then turn. Draw 3! Oh, wow! It's better Pot of Greed. Top Hat. Okay, well, I really want to get some Top Hat. We're at 3x Fever Multiplier. We'll play more bugs just to make sure we have the bug stockpile for our cards, and then we're 3 short of winning. Think we'll be okay somehow, though. We're up 68 stars to 13. And here we'll just end turn. We win! I'll get you next time! You're still coming over to watch Super Sailor Stargirls together, though, right? Yeah, I mean, of course. We're playing a game, we're not animals. Add 1 lily pad. At the start of your turn, add bug. If any Add bug if any bug. So if there are bugs in play, we add a bug. Then add 2 fish if there's any fish in play. I mean, this is still good. It's just a bunch of extra bugs for us. So yeah, we'll take that. We'll take lily pad. Go to the large shop here. Okay, so I was looking for top hat, free. Convert fish into candy up to 4 times. So that's a reason to have fish available, is we can have a candy generator off of them. Add 1 sticker to 1 card in opponent's hand randomly, but they need to have cards in hand to make that good. I think I'll take the butterfly here, and then we'll re-roll for 3. What else do you have? I'll take poop. More bugs is good. Gain 2 stars and draw 1. We always want card draw. I can replace my galaxies with that at the worst, and then convert exactly 6 fish into 6 stars. I don't really care about that. Gain 4, hold to decrease, and we've already got a bunch of lobsters, so that's fine. Story event, let's go. Mom said she would take me somewhere fun. Where should I go? There are cool sticker booster packs at souvenir shops. Visit an observatory. Maybe Amit could join us. Visit an entomology exhibition at a museum. We get a Bug's Life booster pack. I mean, we're the bug deck, so we're gonna do this, even if it means we don't get to hang out with Amit. We got a bee. That's perfect. Bee and a butterfly. And a shiny Venus flytrap. I should probably play the Venus flytraps. Card trade. Okay, which card should I trade? What's our worst card? I don't really want to lose any of my cards. I mean, I guess I'll put the Galaxy on the block just to see if there's anything that we want more. Oh, well, yeah, I'll take Flying Squirrel over Galaxy here. This is just free cycling. And, okay, so now we got to do a bunch of crafting here, because we have a lot of stickers we want to work with. So, Flying Squirrel, I would like to make that cheaper if possible. Let's go with Butterfly plus Bee. And that way we spend 2 but get 4. And I think that's fine. We can leave this one costing 2. So how this works is it converts a bug into up to 8 times, and then into a flytrap up to 8 times. At the start of our next turn, we gain 2 stars. So it's sort of like double frog. I don't actually think that's good. Let's, I'm just gonna change this out for another propeller beanie. Here, I'll put a lobster in, so we always have 2 bugs to use with this. And then I also want, which card was it that has a bee? This one is good enough already. We had another bee card. Oh wait, no. This one makes 4. Yeah, this one only makes 1. Add 1, add 1. And a boost. So I could put a butterfly on this as well. And just cover the whole thing in butterfly. And then we'll do this order. So that way it's going to make a lot more bugs. This one I'm still fairly happy with, I think. Let's see. We've got... Alright, convert fish into candy up to 4 times. So this is a card I definitely want out there, because that's going to give me extra utility off the fact that we've got a fish card now. And we have the 1 fish generator, so I want a second fish generator, if possible, in order to make our unagi good. I mean, I guess I could play just 2 fish. So I could just put these both on the same card. Yeah, what if I do that? So let's do fish, fish, unagi, and then that costs 2, makes 4. So it's the same thing. It does mean that we're not getting free fish over time, though. But it's just an acceleration card. And I do want more ways to gain candy. Gain 2 and draw 1 also. I want to work that in as well. I don't have other ways to make my cards cheaper, right? We have used all of those. So let's look for, I guess this, I could just make that free. So we could turn this into free, gain 2 stars and draw a card. And then it's not accelerating our candy, but it's still pretty good. Losing the shields feels pretty bad. I definitely want to keep those available. I could have this cost 3. I do like having these 2. I don't hate having those 2. This is a free draw 2. But what if we did... I could just move the... Oh, actually, here we go. So we're going to put the fish sticker on this instead. That way I've kind of spread the fish out. And so this will always be at least 2, but if we've played this card previously and have fish floating around, it can actually be candy positive. And then don't really need that. I'm not convinced about this. This is the card I want to get in. This is a card I want to get in. Because I wouldn't mind adding more bugs. What if I just do this? This can cost 2. I think that's fine. We'll play Lily Pad Snake, and that will make sure that we've got bugs. To feed the snake with. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and move this off. We'll put this on its own. And then somewhere I've got a poop that we can just replace with the butterfly. So that's fine. So now we've got much more efficient bug generation. All right, this looks pretty good. Obviously, we've got a little bit more... You know, you could do more optimizing there, but this is what's really... I think this will be good enough. And we're going to take out Riku. You know that thing pirates do? Parley. Can we do that? No parley. This is a fair and square pirates duel. All right. On draw, add 3 web. Web does, on add bug, convert web into candy. Uh-oh. So we're going to lose all our bugs. And they steal 3 stars? Okay, so this is going to be tough. He's going to steal all my bugs with his webs. Add 1 sticker to 1 card in opponent's hand randomly. And steal 4 stars. Yikes. Gain 6. Okay, so we're going to be pretty behind against Riku here. Yeah, so we got the banana peel, unfortunately. Let's go with an extra card. And then we'll do add 4 bug. Oh, we only added 2 bug. I completely forgot. I instantly forgot that he had the webs out there. Whoops. Spend 2, add a snake, and add a lily pad. Let's go with protect, because I don't want him to be able to steal my stuff. And then we'll go with this, add a snake, and add a lily pad, and end turn. So we're behind, but that should be okay. On draw, gain 6, then increase this effect by 2 up to 10. Remove all night and add 2 day. Decrease by 1 at the end of each turn. All cards have cost reduced by 1. Okay. So everything's going to cost less. He's making a lot of stars. I don't really care if he makes a lot of stars, though. As long as we get to keep playing cards efficiently, then that's okay. Oh, does this not cost any... Both of these are free, are they? Oh, right. No, because he has Sun. We have Sun in play. Okay, so convert 1 bug into 2 stars up to... Oh, I did this in the wrong order. I needed the lobster ahead of the gecko here. Fortunately, it doesn't matter in this case, but that was definitely a mistake. All right, so we're putting fish and bugs into play. That's free, so we'll draw a card. And make 4 bugs. This one is free, so we'll add a bunch of bugs and gain candy. This costs 1, but that's okay. We can get 8 stars from it. We'll play this and convert 4 fish into 4 candy. And then we'll play this. Play this. And now he's got empty vials, and play this. convert bugs into empty vials. So we're losing this round still. We're down by 5, but he should... we have 5 empty vials. Okay, steal candy and stars. That hurts a little bit. Add a mushroom, so he's going to eat our next few token. But we're now ahead on star generation. So this is going to... The mushroom is going to absorb a bunch of these. But that's okay. We still made a ton of bugs and a ton of candy. And then we'll make more empty vials. And end turn, our snake will eat a bug. And now we're ahead, so we're pushing back in the other direction. Steal 1 random token stack from the opponent, but we have the shield, so that shouldn't do anything. On draw... Okay, so he plays that. Oh, it stole the whole token stack, though? The whole shield stack? Okay, I don't like how that interaction worked, actually. It should just steal 1, I think. Gain a candy, draw a card, so that's a free cycle. Gain 2, so that's +1 candy, +1 card, and gain some stars. And then this, of course, is going to be good. This will be good as well. And we are gaining a bunch more stars, and now we've pushed it back to where we're ahead. Gain candy, draw, steal 4 stars. Yep. Okay, he's still stealing all my stars, but he's going to lose all of his. Add a parrot, and then... when anyone... Or no, that's a pigeon. When anyone loses candy, add that many pigeons. Bloom when 10 or more, gain 10 stars. Okay. Then he's going to steal my candy. Shuffle a temporary card into the opponent's discard pile with 1 sticker. On draw, remove 7 from yourself, and the opponent gains 7. Aye. That's tough. So he's gaining a lot of stars, but we put all these empty vials in play. We'll still draw. We'll make 2 candies and draw a card. We'll play this for even more candy. And we'll play this to turn candy into, or to turn bugs into empty vials. So even if he's stealing my stars, we at least have the empty vials are just eating all the ones that he steals. Oh no, Ghost is pretty painful though, because our deck is getting clogged with bad cards, and it's gonna cost us it's gonna cost us when we draw them. But here we can just make a bunch more stars, so we'll definitely do that. Cost 2 candy for this one, but that's okay. We're up to 33 here. I do have to win before he clogs my deck too much. Add 1. Yeah, so mushrooms. That's fine. Gain stars, but then all the stars get eaten. Our empty vial strategy is really doing well here. We'll keep drawing cards. We do have some dead draws in our deck, of course, but that's okay. Let's go with... so this will just be +2 candy. I actually don't want to do that, because I'd rather have the ability to add more fish. Oh, right, he had the mushroom. So I should have done this. If I'd played this, then the mushrooms would have eaten the fish and the bugs instead of eating my shields, which I would have preferred. Deal 1 random token stack from the opponent. On draw, gain 4 stars, then increase this effect by 1 up to 5, and remove all moon and add 2 sun. Okay, we have to discard a card because of the cannon. And he's stealing 3 stars, but we still have empty vials. Draw a card, and we'll go with some more empty vials, and we'll do a lily pad and a snake. So we've got triple snake here. Double lily pad is also pretty nice. It's going to keep giving us more bugs to work with as well. And we're almost done this round. So even though he's junking up our deck and making things a little harder, we're still getting there. Actually, I probably shouldn't have drawn a card there, because we win, but if I drew the ghost, then it might steal enough of my stars that we don't win. I changed my mind. We can parley after all. And we win the run. Okay, nice. So, I believe there's a third week that you do when you go up to a higher difficulty level, but that was just a really fun run. So obviously, I have loved playing this game. I highly recommend it. It's so cool being able to construct the cards. That's just one of the many, many decks, and you saw the opponents having different styles of decks as well. So I'm really looking forward to exploring this one more. Definitely let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you had fun watching this game, and if you'd like to see more of it. This is, only my second run, but I have been having an absolute blast with it. I'm really interested in seeing how the strategies hold up at higher difficulty levels and everything as well. So let me know if you're interested in more of this. Also, let me know if you're not interested in more of this. As always, of course, if you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a comment and hit like. Helps me out with the algorithm, so I appreciate you taking the time to do that. And of course, you can subscribe to my channel for more card games and other strategy game analysis. Cheers, my friends. I'll catch you next time.